Welcome back to Darlington Raceway. And you know, an interesting story surrounding the 88 team. One of their catch can men was actually bitten by a copperhead snake earlier this week. Well, it's symbolic of the way the 88 team's night has gone. They have been absolutely snake bitten. Several tire issues. This is the latest. After a spin, tire was flat spotted all the way through the cords. Just a few laps earlier, they cut a tire. This is the right rear tire that, as you can see, was sliced right through. 3 sets of tires tonight that went bad on Brad. I shouldn't say they went bad, but he did run over some things. The tires went down. His night has been spoiled. For more on tires, we go to the Craftsman Tech Center with Tim Brewer.
Thanks, Mike. One of the greatest innovations that came around in a long time back in the 60s was the inner liner. When the tire's punctured, it comes down, but it actually comes down on the inner liner, and that gives the driver an opportunity to retain control. But still yet, you've got a valve on the outside area right here that keeps the outer tire inflated. You've got a valve right in this area right here, and that keeps the inner tire inflated. Jerry?
Thanks, Tim. That's one of the great safety innovations over the years in NASCAR. The tire within a tire. So in the old days on super speedways, if you cut a tire, the car didn't dip down on the wheel and bite and begin to somersault end over end or side over side. You could actually roll back to pit road and safely change that tire.
It also helps to keep from tearing the car up, too. You got a lot of suspension components that'll drag the racetrack if you don't have that inner liner in there to hold the car up. So it's definitely a safety feature that a lot of guys love.
I tell you what, it really fooled me, because when I looked at that rear tire, it looked like it was still up on that 88 car, but it was flat.
Okay, boys, here we go. 37 laps to go. You got to start racing the other cars a little bit from here.
Oh, this is the caution breeds caution segment, man. This part right here of the race makes me really nervous, because these cats are trying to pick up some positions, and these restarts have been really tough all day.
Not for Kyle Busch. Stretches it here again.
Remember last week at Richmond in the late laps, Kyle Busch was a rocket on the restarts and just sailed by Carl Edwards and pulled away to win it. He's got a rookie behind him, and now what do you think the 16 car of Matt Kenseth is thinking? I got a teammate who's a rookie, but I got to get by him to get to Kyle.
He's just going to race him like he's another car right now, because he has to go if he's going to catch this 18.
I tell you what, on these restarts, these cats are flat flying. I mean, they're running through turn 3 and 4 right against that wall.
And running virtually wide open through 1 and 2.
Yeah, right. When you come through the gears, you can actually run wide open on that get-up lap, and they're doing that.
The race battle for 6th position, Allgaier in the 12 car, the rookie in 6th. And behind him, Jeff Burton is 7th. Bliss is there, has already gone by Burton to take that spot away.
Kenny Wallace right there. He's the first guy lapped out. He's driving hard to get that lucky dog if the caution comes out. You see Brandon Gaughan running him down too. Dave?
You know, part of the input that Justin Allgaier has given his crew chief is what the car is doing at the end of the run. It's getting tight, but crew chief Chad Walter wanted to know, is it staying there or is it getting tighter and tighter? And he goes, no, it pretty much just stays there once it gets to its tightest spot. I think, Andy, that might be a good thing. Yeah, it could be a good thing. At least it keeps you from getting in trouble anyway. And Allgaier's done a great job to stay out of trouble, sitting right there in that 6th spot, man. I'm telling you, he's doing a great job.
For those that may have just joined our coverage, let's take a look at our Holiday Inn race summary. Kyle Busch is our leader. As we have just 33 laps to go, we have had 3 different leaders tonight. Kyle Busch has led 108 laps, Edwards 5, and Raines 1. The average speed, because of the 7 caution flags, is down. There are 18 cars on the lead lap. And we have run 23 laps under caution. 9 cars have headed to the garage area. And by the way, the 27 car of Jason Keller getting back on the lead lap, and that previous caution flag has our Aaron's Lucky Dog free pass winner. So a good road for Keller to maybe get a shot to get a good finish tonight.
Yeah, he struggled back and done a good job. Yeah, he's done a good job just to try to stay in contention. When they got that thing fixed, now he can make a march up through there and try to make some spots up.
He's feeling good right now, but take a look at these two. They're racing hard. Joey Logano. Steven looks like he really runs him down on entry of the corner. Remember, he had that fender damage. Now he's got that fender pulled back out. He's got a lot better handling car right now. Caution flag.
Yellow's out. Yellow's out.
The 09 car up in turn 4. And again, that's the rookie John West Townley having his issues, and that will bring caution out for the 8th time.
You know, one thing that happens if you take your eyes off the ball here at this racetrack and start racing these other cars, this is what happens at the end. A lot of guys race the racetrack for a while. We had those long green flag runs. Now they're going to start racing this track. But this old lady right here, if you don't pay attention to her, she'll reach out there and grab you.
So you're basically saying they're going to start racing each other instead of racing the track, and that's where the problem's going to start.
And right there, you see he has a little problem, gets in the wall.
Looks like he just got out of the groove up into gray, and that thing went around on him.
Let's ride with the rookie and saw what he saw as he goes into turn 3 and tries to come out of 4, but there is the wall. Another famed Darlington strike for a rookie.
Under caution at Darlington, the NASCAR Nationwide Series 200-miler tonight, down to its concluding laps. 28 to go now. Kyle Busch leading. There's no surprise. But the young man in second would be a surprise. Eric Darnell, in only his 3rd Nationwide Series start for Roush Fenway Racing, doing a great job. Shannon, I think they're probably pretty proud of him down there.
Well, you might be surprised, but I don't think Mike Kelly's surprised by this run. Tell me, what does this young driver have to do in order to get a victory here and pass that 18 car?
I just got to continue doing what he's been doing all night. He's staying smart, keeping the car under, more race these guys at the end. I can't say enough about Eric Darnell and the Northern Tool 4 tonight, and the car the guys prepared for him today. But he knows what he's got ahead of him, and he knows it's going to be a tough challenge, but I think he's up for it for sure.
All right, Alan, this is the team that went to victory lane with David Reagan behind the wheel just back at Talladega.
A couple of races ago for that one. Darnell, a 26-year-old Illinois native, and he's been impressive tonight.
He really has. I spent some time with him last night. He said, Brad, I've got to have a good showing here. This is the last time I'm going to be in this car for about a month. I want to leave a lasting impression here at Darlington, and he is doing that.
Well, with the exception of Carl Edwards for about 5 laps early in the race, nobody's been able to do anything with Kyle Busch all night. He's been out in front for all but 6 laps in the event. And as they take this green flag for the restart, there will be 27 to go. Darnell and his Roush Fenway teammate Matt Kenseth are the guys chasing Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch has never won a NASCAR Nationwide Series race here at Darlington. Trying to get it done. He won the Cup race here last spring, becoming the youngest Cup winner at the age of 23 years and 8 days. Can he get a nationwide win here just a week after his 24th birthday?
Putting a pounding on him so far. Matt Kenseth now starting to reel in that 6 car of Darnell and put a little pressure on him right here.
Hey, you really got to handle the Darnell, though. I mean, just like the crew chief said, he's doing a great job. And what about a guy that's hardly ever been here before running this good? But it really goes to show you how good that team really is. David Reagan did a good job, too, in that car.
Speaking of team, look at these guys. They're all 3 teammates running 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
They're probably telling Kyle Busch, who's behind you? They're all 3 of the Roush guys, and they want to get you, buddy, so you better step it up.
We were talking about the rookie driver, Eric Darnell. What about our Verizon Wireless Ask the Analyst question? And our question comes from Fernando in West Hempstead, New York. And Andy, what's it like for a crew chief of a rookie driver at a dangerous track like this?
It's tough, but you know, this guy's doing a great job, Darnell is, but you really need to talk to your driver a lot. When you have a rookie at this racetrack, you got to keep reminding him lap after lap after lap. Race the racetrack, race the racetrack. Don't let your guard down. Dude, you know, you're doing a good job so far. Let's bring it home now. We've only got 24 laps to go. Just keep this thing straight. You bring it home in second, that'd be a great finish.
And if you want to provide us with an Ask the Analyst question, you can text your question to 8610 from your Verizon Wireless phone. Standard text rate supply, or go online to ESPN.com to submit your question.
I'll tell you what, Andy, that's be patient and go fast, though, right?
Yeah, that's kind of hard to do. The main thing is these young guys, you really just have to hold them back. They want to go, 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 so you just got to kind of hold them back a little.
Jack Roush's cars running 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and Roush a 14-time winner here as an owner in NASCAR Nationwide Series competition. Wow, I mean, how dominant has that one owner been at a racetrack like this?
Yeah, he's done a great job. Mark Martin winning so many races. I remember back in the day, he couldn't be beat hardly anywhere, especially here.
Well, one thing I like, when I look at these cars sitting down in the garage area, the bodies on them, they all look identical. You can see there's consistency, and they're talking. And you know what? They're talking to each other. But you know what? This guy right here, Jack Roush, I don't think he'd have it either way. He wants these guys to work together. Jamie, they're looking pretty good right now.
They really are. You know, I was in the 16 pit, and Drew Blickensdorfer, the Cup crew chief for Matt Kenseth, was there, and he told me this is one of those tracks, when we come to it, Jack Roush expects us to win. There's extra pressure. Here in California, no excuses. We must be in victory lane. They expect guys running second through fourth.
Inside of 25 to go. It'll be 20 to go next time by. Kyle Busch has led twice for 120 laps. Could he get win number 4 on the season, his 25th career win? How about win number 51 in NASCAR? We're going to find out when we come back for the final laps at Darlington in just a moment.